Hello, everyone. Thank you for waiting for me. You are the best. You rock always. How you doing, guys?
Hi.
Fine? Yes?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine.
Hello, Yamil. Good. Somebody said fine before Yamil. Who was that? Was Max? Or Mitch?
Sorry? No.
No?
I say yes. Hi. Only say yes.
That's
Hi.
good. Exactly. Hello. That's perfect. That's very, very good. I am very happy to finally hear you because yesterday was a crazy day. Today too, but finally, exactly 6 o'clock, I finished. Let's go. I can relax on the weekend and get very, very, very happy. Anyway, let's talk about the next topic, no? Last class, we talked about future. We contrasted the future. We contrasted how to talk about the future correctly. So this is the perfect opportunity because tomorrow is Saturday and probably some people have plans, other people don't have plans, but have an idea, have an idea of probability, what is possible for you. Please tell me. Okay, let's start with, who can start? Who would be a good option? Okay, Karen, tell me about your weekend. How does your weekend look? How's your weekend looking?
It is looking very exhaustive.
Really? But exhausted you or exhausting the day?
Me,
So you cannot say it is.
I am exhaustive.
You're exhausted, exactly. Why is your week? Will your weekend be exhausting too?
Yes, my weekend is exhaustive too.
Is
It is
but is present, and today is Friday.
was. Sorry, will.
Last. Okay, select present or past or future.
Future.
Uh-huh. And if you say future, you need to select plans, predictions, or low probability.
Predictions.
Predictions. What is necessary for predictions?
Will.
Will complete my weekend.
My weekend will be exhaustive too.
Excellent. That's the one. Good. Why?
Because I will to do my food.
All right. Eliminate two.
Do.
Two is never used with will.
I will make my food for all my week.
What else?
And I will go in my bicycle, eco bici.
Yes.
How do you say recorrido?
Oh, that is a trip.
Bicycle trip,
Mm.
Old Reforma Avenue.
Oh, delicious.
Yes, it's amazing for the trees and
Of
with
course.
the park.
GPI.
Yes. And if you want, you go with.
Very good. No, ignore my GPI. I cannot speak Spanglish. Don't speak Spanish, Fernandito. Very good. Excellent, Karen. That was a good plan. I think if you are talking about the food, you cannot say will.
Oh.
Because it's a plan.
I am making.
Exactly. That is a plan. So what are
Okay.
you doing?
I am making my food all the week.
For all the week. For. Don't forget the connector.
For all the week.
That's right. Mhm. And then how do you say the plan of the big ride? On the bike ride, sorry. Is a bike ride a plan or a probability?
A probability.
A probability. So what is necessary for probabilities?
Will.
Look at this.
Let's see. Probability.
Mhm.
Will. No,
Look at this. Probability.
I can say sorry. Let me check.
You cannot see?
Will what? No.
No, that's a prediction. Probability.
ING?
Probability. Do you see my slide?
No, teachers. Let me check it my screen maybe.
Probably you have Zoom.
Yes,
Zoom
let me
out.
check. So
Mhm.
check it.
Zoom out. You need to check the full screen.
Yes, let me
No,
check.
teacher, I can too.
Either really?
I can see.
Yes, I can see.
In
Me
that
too.
case, if you cannot see, you are on an iPad or on a cell phone?
No, teacher. Let
On
me
the
try.
computer?
Yes, I am in my cell phone, on my cell phone.
If you're in your cell phone, Mitch, zoom out. No zoom in, eh? Don't expand. Zoom out. Pinch. You need to see all the screen,
Yeah.
right?
Thank you. Yes.
And you, Karen, are you on a phone or a PC?
Easy, but I don't know what happened with my.
In that case, are you looking at my camera?
Yes.
So you need to eliminate the camera.
Okay.
You need to see, switch to Spanish. Hay una opción que dice regresar al contenido compartido. En una parte de arriba, por ahí dice.
Creo que ya se puede. Prediction, yes.
Do you see probability now?
Yes. The might.
Yes.
Yes.
So what
Thank
might you do on Reforma tomorrow after you finish with your food?
I might go in my bicycle
Correct.
on a trip in Reforma.
Excellent.
Right.
That is very useful. Very good.
Difficult teacher.
Very good. Difficult things, but not impossible, Karen.
Yes, thanks, teacher.
Very good. What about okay, Karen, ask a question about this information. Oh, but now let me just collocate for you the corresponding formulas, no? Because it is necessary to collocate the corresponding formulas. If you are going to ask a question about plans, let me start the structures handbook. And then we see, according to structure 3, here we are. If we are talking about future plans, we are going to use the same formula that we use for momentary actions. This is the verb to be, and then the verb in ing. But if you are using might or will, might, you need formula 7, which is will or might, and then a simple verb. Two different formulas, two different applications. Comprehension?
Yes.
Just a little note. When you are talking about questions, you never use might. That's going to be an important note. Never use might in a question. Okay?
Why?
Because when you say, I might take a ride on my bicycle, this is a probability. If you ask a question, you don't know. You don't know if it's probable or it's sure. No?
Okay. So we cannot use my you play soccer tomorrow. I don't know.
Exactly. You cannot do that.
Okay.
You cannot do that because you are asking a question. So you respond,
Okay.
oh, yes, I might. But the question, it needs to be, are you going to? Will you? And then the person responds with the corresponding context.
But if we use some topic about a low probability, like the weather or weather,
The weather. Do you ask a question for low probabilities?
I don't know.
That's impossible. The question is about predictions. Will it rain? The response
Okay.
can be positive, the response can be negative, but the prediction is affirmative or negative. It can never be a question. You cannot, it's contradictory. You cannot predict and ask a question at the same time.
Okay.
Uh,
Interesting.
very, very, very. So, Karen, ask a question to Cesar about his weekend.
Okay. Caesar, what are you going to do this weekend?
Nice.
Hello. This weekend I no I no yeah I am walking and taking no
Are you having connection problems, Cesar?
hello
Hello.
no I don't know you listen me teacher.
You have a delay. You have a massive, massive delay. Get closer to the router, connect to the electricity, do everything for good connection. Okay?
Okay, you listen me now.
Okay, probably yes. Hello?
Hello, yeah.
Okay, perfect. So what are you doing this weekend?
Okay, I'm changed to red. This weekend, I walking and having the picnic with my girlfriend Chapultepec's forest.
Nice. Good. Don't use the apostrophe S when you talk about a location.
Okay, Chapultepec forest.
Mhm.
Okay,
And that's it.
yes.
Okay. One more time. Fluency.
Okay. I'm walking and having the picnic with my girlfriend in a Chapultepec forest.
Okay. Let's talk about articles. Because what is the difference between the picnic versus a picnic?
The picnic is in a specific picnic, and a picnic is in general.
That's right. Are you having a specific picnic in this moment? For example, the picnic that you always have every year or every month.
Oh, okay.
You see?
No,
Exactly.
no.
Therefore, this is incorrect. The correct one is only one picnic, and probably next month we will have one, or probably not. Probably in the next 6 months you don't have a picnic, or probably next week you have a picnic, but it's you have a picnic, not the picnic,
Okay, yeah.
right? The same thing happens with Chapultepec
Yes.
forest, because it's a forest. No, no, it's not a forest. It's what word did you use?
Forest, yes.
You said forest?
Yes.
It's not a forest, is it?
His lake? No?
Lake is a different thing because lake is the water.
Yes.
But when you're talking about the land with the trees, it's called
Mm,
I would use the word park because it's not a forest. Forest is, for example, Chiapas, a massive territory with fauna and flora.
middle?
Middle?
Yeah, middle.
What is
M um MEIDOWB.
W?
Yeah.
I don't understand. But you don't need to spell words. When pronunciation is enough. Middle middle is Malcolm in the middle.
No. I'm spelling that. MEIDO and WB. Yes. No. MEA.
A.
Yeah, middle. This is a camp. I
But
remember
no.
in
This is
video game.
in a video game. Well, the pronunciation of this is, listen to this. It's with only one D.
Meadow.
Meadow. And this is a territory that is covered with grass.
Okay.
Trees. Okay. Chapultepec is not that. Chapultepec is only a park. And you can say, okay, we call it bosque, but honestly, we never say, for example, Central Park in New York, we never
Yeah.
call it forest, Central Forest,
Yes.
The same thing in Mexico City is Central Chapultepec Park only. If you want to say Chapultepec Forest, that sounds very, very strange.
Okay.
Anyway, that's not the point. The point here is Chapultepec Park, the Chapultepec Park Chapultepec Park.
This the Chapultepec Park. No, Chapultepec Park.
You are correct. The correct one is only this.
Yes.
Never use the. Okay. So
Yes.
say your example again.
Okay, I am walking and having a picnic with my girlfriend in Chapultepec Park.
Nice. That sounds really good. Who has another question for Cesar about his picnic? For example, yes, ask Cesar a little bit more information about his picnic.
Cesar, do you think that it might rain tomorrow?
That's a good question.
Because it is cloudy.
Mhm. Pronunciation, yes,
Cloudy,
exactly.
cloudy,
Loud.
Cloud.
cloud, cloudy,
Cloudy.
Glow.
cloudy.
One more time.
Yes, Cesar, do you think that it might be cloudy tomorrow?
Mhm. Oh, be careful. Yes, we said exactly that. We never ask a question using might.
Ah, so do you think that it will rain
Yes,
tomorrow
correct.
or will be cloudy?
Mhm.
Okay. Yes. Tomorrow might rain, but I don't. How do you say preocupado?
How do you say what again? Connection problems.
Preocupado.
Preocupado. Guys, how do you say preocupado in English? We know that. Help.
Worry?
Worried. Very good.
Oh, okay. Um, yes, tomorrow might rain, but I don't bronze.
Mm.
What?
Let's go again. Let's go
Worried?
again.
Oh, okay. Worry.
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 I don't worry. Uh-huh.
Don't worry for that.
Excellent. Good job. All right. Good thing. Very, very good. Let's continue with Rux. Rux asks a question to Jessie about her plans.
Jessie, what are you doing this weekend?
Nice question.
Maybe, in fact, I don't have plans for tomorrow, but I am planning to study because I will apply for a week.
Can you repeat your
So
example? I am happy what?
I will apply,
I will.
or I don't know how do you say aplicar.
Oh, okay. Pronunciation.
Apply.
Apply. Uh-huh.
Apply.
I will apply for a degree
Very nice.
online. So I am going to study for 2 months
Oof.
or maybe 3 months. And so I don't have plan for weekends.
Wow. That sounds really good. And that everything is a plan. So you need to use ing. That was a very, very good one, eh? Congratulations. Good decisions.
Mhm.
Okay. Very good. Now, Mitch, do you have any additional question for Jesse's weekend or for Jesse's plan studying?
Sorry, teacher. I can listen
Well,
what Jesse said.
what Jesse said. Well, Jesse, here's your chance. Say it again.
Yes, I am going to study for 2 months or probably 3. I don't know how long, but because I will apply for a degree online.
What career are you playing for?
Excellent pronunciation. Apply.
Apply.
Applying.
ing. Applying. Exactly.
Applying.
Applying. Uh-huh.
I
What career?
am thinking between data science
Mhm.
or I don't know how to say informatics,
That will be computer science.
computer science.
Mhm. Computer science.
I am thinking about no. I am thinking between uh, data science or mm, computer. I forgot.
Computer science, similar to data science.
Yes, it's similar.
Mhm, mhm. No,
Mm,
the name. The name
the
is similar.
name.
Computer science, data
Computer
science is the same.
science, data science. Yes.
Mhm. Very good. Very,
Mm.
very nice.
Excellent. Amazing.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
Indeed. Well, it's time for the challenge. Let's have a conversation, a normal conversation. Okay? Look at this. We are going to join the routine question to talk about a normal weekend. Then you can continue talking in future. Let's try to do that. Number one, let's begin with Mitch. Ask a question to Jamil about his normal weekend, a regular weekend.
Jamil, what will you do tomorrow?
Uh-uh. Don't talk about tomorrow. Don't talk about future. Talk about a regular weekend.
Okay.
His usual activities. Actually, you can use the word usually. Usually in a normal weekend.
Okay. Do
But
you?
sorry, for the answer, I need to answer with future. I don't understand this part.
It
I
depends on the
didn't.
question.
Okay.
Everything depends on the question. If the question needs, it's about a routine, you need to speak about a routine. If the question is about the future, then it depends on you. If it's a plan, if it's a prediction, I cannot command your speech. You need to select the context and then speak the correct formula according to your context. You know,
Okay.
I cannot give you the context.
Okay.
That's a normal
Sure.
conversation. So the first premise is Mitch ask a question about his usual weekends.
Do you usually use a car?
Nice. Is that a question for the weekend?
The weekend?
Yeah, try to ask about his usual weekends. A normal weekend. Not next weekend. A regular weekend. Usually. You know?
That go to the movies or
For example.
similar? Do you usually go to the movies?
Mhm. Oh, and by the way, it's not in. That's a mistake. The word is on. On a normal weekend. I'm sorry. Repeat, Mitch.
Do you usually go to the movies?
When?
On the weekend?
Exactly. Very, very good. That's a good question. Emil, your turn.
Okay. Um, I don't go for cinema or
The word is
do
cinema.
you have
can say cinema.
what?
You can say cinema.
Okay, I don't go to the cinema usually on the weekend, but this weekend I'm going to go on Sunday. Maybe okay, is right? Is it right?
What again? Can you repeat that?
Okay. Usually I don't go. Don't I don't know cómo se dice? I don't go to the cinema,
Mhm.
but this weekend I'm going to go to see a movie.
To see a movie. Okay. Any additional question, Mitch, about that?
Teacher, I have a question.
Sure.
The subject don't import where first or I
Well,
don't know.
okay.
Usually the structure the ask, not the question, the response.
Good
I don't
question.
know.
Are you asking first? How do you say no importa? In English, the word no
Don't
importa
work,
is no.
don't care.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. But are you asking about the subject or the usually? I didn't understand your question.
First is the subject or how do you say the name or usually
The time expression.
time expression?
That's a good question, eh? Good question. Look at this. In the structured handbook, I have a special note here. Expressions like already, just, and never, and always, and I can add sometimes, and often, also often, are usually put between the auxiliary and the verb, which is in this case, your position was correct. You said, do you usually? You know? So you can actually say, you can put the word usually, often, sometimes, etc. Let me collocate that information.
And the answer?
I usually after the person. Similar. Similar
Okay.
case.
Can we use usually first? Usually
Mhm.
I
That
don't
sounds
go.
super strange.
Okay.
The words sometimes. Never. Often. And usually go after the subject or the grammatical person. So then your question, Mitch, that was perfect, eh? And actually you, Yamil, you said I often, I usually, no? So that was correct too.
I don't remember if I use I usually or usually I don't remember, but
You
but
said I usually.
okay,
Huh.
I'm fine. Nah,
Yes, you are fine.
I'm good.
You were no problem. Mhm. Very, very, very good. So Mitch, any other question for Yamil?
Is there a particular movie that you will watch?
Nice question. Very good.
Yes, sorry. I'm going to see Poor Things.
You're going to see Poor Things. I understand now. Oof. Wonderful movie, eh?
Really?
Yes.
Great.
Love it. Love
I
it.
need I need to see it.
Oh, yes. All right. What about Pam? Pam, you are going to tell us about your weekend, but I want Val to ask you. Val, ask a question to Pam.
Pam, um, do you usually playing board games on the weekend?
Okay, everything is perfect, but you said playing, ing.
Ah, play.
So you were
Yes.
do you, and then you jump to playing.
Yes, sorry. Okay. Do you usually play board games on the weekend?
Nice.
I read, I know the pronunciation rightly. Yes,
Ah, perfect. Uh-huh. And the word rarely is in this list too. Rarely.
rarely.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I rarely have time to play board games. My God.
Mhm. Good. Good. Can you continue the conversation, Val?
I don't know. So,
I mean, if she said she rarely
yes.
has time, no? So don't you have like curiosity on why?
So it's why no, why you don't have? No.
Just a second,
Sorry.
Pam. Hasn't finished.
Uh,
Continue.
sorry. Why you don't have really time? No.
Okay, watch out.
I confused.
The word don't is contradicting rarely.
Okay.
You see, you need to select. If you say don't say rarely. If you say rarely, don't say don't.
So it's why you rarely? No.
Exactly. Mhm.
Really time?
And the verb?
Why you have
Exactly. And the rarely,
rare rarely time?
uh-uh. Look at the position. It's
Ah,
present,
okay.
rarely, have.
Why you rarely have time
Mhm.
for playing board games?
Excellent. Good question. Tell us, Pam.
Yes, because I'm working all the time. and taking care of my baby.
Yes. That's it. Also on the weekend?
Yes, teacher.
Relax, Pam. So much work. Give you one day.
Yes, I know.
That's
But I
okay.
like the money
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I agree with
and
you.
travel, teacher.
Exactly. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. That's a good point. In that case, very good, Val. Excellent question. Very good, Pam. And everybody has spoken. Fantastic. This is a normal conversation. Remember, the teacher cannot decide your conversation. You put the conversation, and the teacher only makes corrections, guides, ideas. All right? You select the context. Your context provides the structure. Okay? Not the teacher. The teacher doesn't provide the formula. You provide the context, and the formula is the consequence. You know what I mean? So remember, for your memory, you need to think, and we're going to make a contrast on how to think in English. Do you remember when your teachers say, hey, you have to think in English? And then you say,
Yeah.
how? You know, I don't speak English, you know? That's not impossible. When the teachers say that, they mean, first, let me give you a flow chart starting. Where is this? Okay, let's use this figure. The first thing you need to keep in mind is your context. Context and intention. That's the first thing you need to keep in mind. What is my intention? If I am talking about plans, if I am talking about things that I have, for example, or things that I don't have, or things that I need, or things that I want, that I'm going to do, that I will do, or might happen, might not happen, etc. Everything starts with the context. On your structures handbook, you have all the context here. This is the first thing you attack. Think about your context first. When you determine the context, determine the context and intention. When you determine the context, I'm going to mute some microphones, eh? Ready. So when you determine the context, the second step on it is to just a second. There we go. Determine the time. Once you get the context, then determine the time. That's the second step, right? This is going to give you your time expression. When you determine the time expression, this is when you find the match. What is the match I'm talking about? What is the next step? Who remembers? What's the next step? What do you think is the next step?
Match with the verb, no?
Exactly. Match it with the verb. But what about the verb? What is the important part of the verb, or why?
The auxiliary?
The auxiliary.
The
Try
time.
to remember
The
these
time.
classes.
Time.
The time, Karen, is a purple section. The time is part 2.
Ah.
What about part 3? Who can tell me? Who can tell me? No? No more ideas?
Present, past, or future?
Present, past, and future, Mitch, is part 2. The time. So we
The
need a
structure?
different thing. The structure. Ta-da! Somebody said the structure. That person is correct. With the structure. Match it with the structure. This is the next part. Together, all these ideas, or all these 3 points together, make where is it? These 3 points together make one sentence. If everything, or if you keep in mind these 3 points, you will be able to make a sentence and speak correctly. A sentence is a group of context and grammar in perfect harmony. Do you know what I mean with harmony?
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
That's an idea. In perfect balance, in perfect harmony to create a sentence. That's the reason I don't determine the context or the formula. I don't. You select the formula according to your context, according to your conversation. That's technically the point. And how do you know that? All that information is in your structures handbook. That's right. It's super important for you to study it, to check it, and to consult it when you have questions. I made this handbook specifically for this. So this is all the important information in one little book. Do you understand?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, teacher.
Yes.
Do you have any question?
No,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
Right. Well, study this because on Monday, I'm going to ask you what you did this weekend. And of course, I'm going to check irregular verbs with you. You need to start memorizing and understanding the irregular verbs for a very good conversation. And later, you will be able to understand videos. So let's practice irregular verbs and then we go directly to a new video. That's the plan for the next week. Okay.
Yes,
Meanwhile,
teacher.
enjoy your weekend and I'll see you on Monday.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
teacher.
Enjoy your
Thank you.
weekend.
Have a
Later.
good weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
You.
Bye.
Enjoy.
Bye.
Duolingo, everyone. Study.
Yes,
Bye-bye.
teacher. Bye.
Perfect.